morning, everyone. Great to be here and great to see you today. Our first session of the day. My name is aom.sol from Solana Name Service. So let me do a round check before I start. All right, like who in this room has already got a .sol domain name? Wow, we have a bunch here. Well, it's amazing to see you today, .sol family, and let's go into SNS and what's next for us. So with a very good number of hands, see half the room here already got a .sol domain. That's a very good sign. With SNS, right, for those of you who might not be familiar with it, or maybe it's the first time that you have heard of a .sol domain or SNS, what is it? So basically, SNS helps unify your identity, your assets, and your community. And throughout this presentation, let me show you how you can do that in a very seamless manner, along with your name and along with the .sol domain name across the Solana ecosystem. So when you go into an ecosystem or a community, right? Like first thing that you probably would introduce yourself to or get yourself acquainted to other people is definitely your name. So first thing, for example, coming to Crossroads, you say hi to people, you tell them their name. They remember it. You might see them again in any other events. Come back again with your name. But no one really introduced themselves with their wallet address, right? For me, I don't even remember what my wallet address is because it's such a long list of strings. My mom wouldn't know what it is either. But of course, she remember what my name is. And with .so, basically it allows you to receive any funds or any digital assets from anyone that you know. We replace a long string, right? Very complicated, hard to remember. And probably you would introduce yourself with your wallet address to anyone that you meet today at Crossroads. We replace that with a simple name and .so. Example of that is ns.so. Example of that is om.so. Example of that is your name.so. So with one .so identity, is your name and your identity on-chain linked to your wallet address. So when people would like to send you any assets, instead of you having to copy paste this long string, which also prone to errors, you can just tell them your name and a .so, and then voila, you're ready to receive anything from people you just meet or people who want to send any assets to you. But there's more to that, right? So in this presentation, let me show you how you can do it very seamlessly. You go to any wallet that we integrated with, including all the major ones. Solflyers, if anyone from Solflyer here, they have a booth outside. And you can also go download their wallet and then try out how you can send Solana digital asset or any assets on Solana with a .sol domain. You can basically, instead of typing a wallet address, put in .sol domain and then ready to go from there. Now, I also want to highlight more of that, right? Like if you're on Twitter, you might have seen a lot of people putting that .sol domains as a Twitter handle. Jeremy Allaire, for example, the founder of Circle USDC, if you have used that, he put that on his Twitter account, so as many leading influencer on Solana ecosystem to support the community. So you can see that become part of your identity on the social media as well. And this is your ownership, because once you own a .sol domain, there's no renewal. You own that forever, and the record is on-chain with source of truth on Solana. On top of that, I would like to highlight, right, if we make a comparison between the Web 2 domain versus the Web 3 domain, you can view it as another asset class altogether. You can see that it has a certain investment appeals. For example, please look at our most valuable domain sold to date. So a list of that, for example, you can see emojis here. We don't only do like letter names, we can also do emojis, and that has been very, very popular recently. So diamond.sol right here is sold for around 60K. If you remember what happened in January with the Trump coin and Melania, back then someone was able to sold Melania Trump.sol for 47K, trading the domain, right? And so on. But I think we are still very early and pretty much very, very early in this case, because if you compare the Web3 domain to the Web2 domain, it's significantly huge upside potential from here. Let me give you some example. Do you know what's the most expensive Web2 domain is and how much it is? Let me give you a top three on the list. So we have LasVegas.com sold at 90 million US dollars. We have cars.com, which is one of the most expensive domain name ever sold. It cost someone who bought that around 800 million US dollars. So you can see that within these certain gaps, there's a lot of room to collect and then process the domain as an asset class in your pocket as Solana community grows and as blockchain community grows. On top of that, we provide a marketplace where you can trade domains quite seamlessly on our platform. We have SNS Marketplace, which really encouraging you to try it out. At the same time, we also partner with leading marketplace, NFT marketplace, for example, Magic Eden, Tensor. So you can also go there and then trade your domains as well. With a domain, it's not just make it easier to transfer your assets and create a humanized transaction, but it also allows you to do other things like hosting a website. It also allows you to actually put it as like if you go to Brave browser right now, and if you typing pit.so in there, it redirects you to their own website. And on top of that, you can also host your website, your blog with our SNS ID as well. So from just something very simple, such as a name, a personal name, it become a very powerful network as well. And we can do that along with what we call a subdomain. You can see an example here of Monkey Down, right? So Monkey Down, who has a monkey or who's a monkey in here? Please show the hand. I see some hands there. So what they do with us is that they provide a subdomain for the Monkey DAO community. And basically you can mint this subdomain, right? So Monkey DAO own onchain.so. That's the main domain. And if you're within the Monkey DAO community, you can go to sns.id right now and then also mint the subdomain of Monkey DAO. Like someone mint this United States flag with .monkeydao.so and so on. So it actually allows you to do similar things as when you own the main.so domain. So if you're interested in sending this person some funds, you can definitely use this emoji, type .monkeydao.so, and send that with your Soulfly wallet. At the same time, it allows the community to also create a whitelist for potential airdrops in the future or the potential reward from this list of people that participate in certain campaigns, for example. For projects, they also use .so domain to mark different wallets that they have. For example, mark the treasury wallet. For example, it could be treasury.monkeydao.so, and that it's marked clearly on chain, where people can see on SoulScan, any other places that this is the wallet, and it's much easier to understand what it is than just wallet address. You can also create like a voting mechanism with governance.yourname.so, for example. So we support decentralized projects, we support centralized applications, and it can be used among different needs that you have. For community engagement, The collaboration is not only online, like you can see here with the monkey DAO. If you go around this event and you have met a guy coming up with, a pamphlet calling IRLS. We also partner with IRLS as well. And what they do is that it's in real life event. Basically, you tap your phone and get the link. You put your .sol domain in instead of your wallet address, and then you will be eligible for a potential reward for you as you attend the event. The last time we did this was also with iOS and also Send AI as well. The reward for that went from something not significant to something very, very valuable. But the key thing is how easy it is, right? Like, because when you go to event, you're probably not gonna remember your wallet address again, and it makes it way lot easier to just type your .sol domain there, and then you're ready for the lottery ticket. And lastly, with a .sol domain, it creates a powerful identity management where you can also see the behavior of your community on-chain and track and go from there to build so many activities and more valuable things for your communities. Be it the social media, the games, the down, the leaderboard, especially ranking. I think it's much easier to see your name up there rather than your wallet address. So we have had significant support from our community. I'm happy to see half of the room here already got a .sol domain. With 273,000 registered .sol domain, 120,000 unique holders, and what we're very proud of is definitely on the integration side, as we already integrated with more than 150 projects on Solana. And I want to highlight some of them here, right? This event wouldn't happen with Step Finance, and we are really a proud partner of Step Finance, integrated later on since the project early days that we started. We also partner with leading wallets across the Solana ecosystem. So far, you can visit their booth here. Also with Phantom, Backpack, it's all fully integrated, and you'll be ready to board and then utilize your .sol domain. We also partner with other infrastructure providers, be it the tools here or the DeFi ecosystem, the analytics that you could use, especially on Nansen. If you haven't tried that, I really encourage you to go try that out. And if you have projects, right, like with .sol domain, we work with squads as well. So you can use your multi-sig very seamlessly with SNS. Lastly, I want to say that this is still the beginning for us to expand into so many things that we think domain name can bring. Within Solana, AI agent is also something very fascinating. Had a talk with Alitier AI the other day, and he has a very interesting idea to share whereby with a domain name, it's not just humanize our own experience on chain, but how do we actually bring that towards the AI agents as well? AI agents still needs a name. It needs a humanized experience, and we really hope to bring that forward with Alitier partnership in the very near future. We also partner with Send AI, whereby we create a very easy way for developers to actually get acquainted and build something on top. We also would like to step further into the social fi realm. I mean, from the Ethereum ecosystem, you have ENS working alongside Farcaster. I want to see SNS working alongside the SocialFi, leading SocialFi venue on Solana as well. And those are the things that we are really, really looking forward to this year as we expand SNS. And we cannot do that without the help of developers within the ecosystem, of course. And that's why SNS also create what we call SNS Grant Fund. So for developer in the room, if you are building, be it AI agent, be it SocialFi, and you would like to integrate SNS on top of your own product, please come talk to us because we are really, really excited to work with you. And we have worked with so many projects where we provided grant for them. For example, Soul Kits, Soul Chats, and then so on, to try to bring more utility along with the domain names on the Solana ecosystem. This is only the beginning, and I'm really, really looking forward to build more utilities and also grow more ecosystem of .sol domain family with all of you. Thank you very much.